We definitely live in a world of choices. I could absolutely choose to be a negative person, dwell on negativity. I could choose that. Instead, I much rather choose not being negative. Much rather be positive. I'm going to give you 8 reasons why I refuse to, why I am not a pessimist. And I'll be back in a minute. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, this is Jan. Welcome to another episode of my channel, the Save Money and More with Jan channel. This happens to be not about saving money, although any show I make could be about that, but I choose this time. And remember that I do have an and more at the end of my channel name, the and more. So this is an and more kind of show. How you doing today? I hope everybody is doing well. You'll be listening to this for the first time, either very close to Sunday or on Sunday. Sundays are a great day of the week. Every day of the week is a great day, to be honest with you. But there's something obviously quite special about Sunday, separate from the rest of the week. It's a peaceful day. It's an extra blessed day, in my opinion. And it's just a great way to start the week. Clean slate, brand new start, right? Am I right or am I right? All right. Reasons I am not a pessimist. Now, we definitely live in a world full of choices, okay? And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of negative energy out there. Oh, is there a lot of negative energy out there? I wish that sometimes that all of us could take that energy that is used in a negative manner and twist it around and turn it into a positive energy and make the world a little bit of a better place. Isn't that a nice thought? Let's think about that for a second. But one of the things is this: we live in a world of decisions, and I choose positivity or just being positive. Okay. The next thing is that honestly, life is simply too short. Life is too fragile. Life is too short. We are not here in this world forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Not in this world. No, 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 no. So we're not here forever. Why should I mope around, be negative? Oh, woe is me. It's always, doomsday. It's always bad stuff. No, 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 no. I don't like that thinking. Life is simply too short, however. All right. Next, what good? Well, let's think about this for a second. All right. What good does being negative or feeling negative bring to yourself? I'm not saying that we're not, let's be real here, of course. I'm not saying that we're not going to have moments of sadness. I'm not saying we're not going to have moments of catastrophe. This is real life. Things happen. I'm not saying that. But notice I said moments of, okay? I don't believe we should have a lifetime of. There's a big difference. Yes, we're going to experience moments of sadness. Absolutely. That's real life. Okay. And I am a realist, always was, always will be. However, to remain in that place, to complain all the time, and just be in a constant state of whining, crying, can't believe this, complain, complain. No, 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 not for me. Not for me. Next, I take each day one day at a time. Think about something. I only have today. I don't have tomorrow. Do you have tomorrow? No one has tomorrow. Why? Because tomorrow is not promised to us. And of course, my beautiful bird clock is going off. Good morning, birds. Oh, my word. So we only have today. We only have this moment. We only have the moment of now. Tomorrow is not promised. That's a fact. That's a fact. Tomorrow is not promised. Yesterday's finished. Yesterday's finished. Okay. And I believe I heard someone smart in the past say, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. And that is why we call it the present. I love that. I love that. I love that. I like taking that with me everywhere I go in the back of my mind's eye. So I believe in taking each day one day at a time. I'm not going to worry about 3 weeks from now. I'm not going to worry about a month from now. And anyway, worrying is actually a waste of time, a huge waste of time and energy. That's another show. That, believe you me, I could talk for hours about that. And who knows, maybe one day I will. But the truth is, we only have today. So therefore, we should stay in the moment of now. We take each day one day at a time. Just think of it as all I have to do is take it one day at a time. Okay. We only have today. Tomorrow is absolutely not a promise. Okay. Next, it forces me being positive, okay, optimistic. It forces me to be filled with gratitude and thankfulness. If a person is negative all the time, in my opinion, and in all probability of logic thereof, more than likely, that kind of person is not a thankful person. That kind of person is not filled with gratitude, is not filled with hope. That's not good, especially for the long term. I'm just saying. So it's best to be filled with gratitude and thankfulness. That's all part of being an optimist. Okay. The old saying about the glass of water, is that glass of water half full or half empty? What do you say? If you say half empty, more than likely you're a pessimist. If you say it's half full of water, more than likely you are an optimist. Okay, I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying. Being positive mainly reduces stress. Yeah, think about this for a second. It only stands to reason to think of the following. If you're always stressed out, woe is me, the world's a horrible place, things are never going to get better. I mean, there are so many things I could think of. And of course, recent analogies of situations in real life. Think about some situations that you're familiar with. There were very negative challenges, very beyond belief negative challenges in life for many, many people, for many, many people. And yet, this many people, that many people, or even individual people, somehow wonderfully they overcame the challenges and they see the light of a new day. Sometimes people like my uncle used to say, you're too deep in the forest to see the trees. He used to compare that for people that they're very overwhelmed, they're in a bad place in life. He used to say, rest his soul, they're too deep in the forest to see the trees. That makes sense, a lot of sense, Uncle Henry. Looking back, I miss you. Just saying. Just saying. You too, Annie Lane. Miss you both. Uh, yeah. So it forces me to be filled with gratitude and thankfulness. Yes, absolutely. And it does reduce stress. Being an optimist reduces stress, in my opinion, because you're always looking at the bright side. You don't have time for being nervous. You don't have time for dwelling on the negative stuff. It's just not there. It's just not there. But remember, choices. It starts with choices. Next, standing on faith is a continuous ticket to optimism. That's right. That's right. When a person is faith filled, okay, on this wonderful, blessed Sunday morning, when a person is faith filled, they always have something positive to look forward to because they're standing on faith. They always know that no matter what happens, it could be the absolutely horriblest, stinkiest, disgustingest thing that could have happened. If a person is truly standing on faith, there is always that bright light, bright, shiny light at the end of the tunnel. Honestly, the honestly is. And I have noticed that when people stand on faith, it's just a lot better. Next, it's easier to dream, to create goals, and to shoot for the stars. When you're a negative person, you think, why bother creating a goal? Why should I save up for that vacation? It'll never happen. Why should I try out for that new job? I'm not worth it. Thinking like that keeps a person in one place. To complain is to remain. Okay. So that's the life of a pessimist. But when a person is optimistic, they notice and it just comes naturally. It's easier to dream. It's easier to create goals. It's easier to shoot for the stars. Yes, yes, yes. And by the way, did I forget to say yes? No, I didn't. So choosing optimism or being positive keeps hope alive and it keeps sadness at bay. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate everybody's time. If you don't mind, I would really appreciate if you do the following. Have an amazing, fantastic day. Don't forget to take good care of yourself and your lovely family.